How's it going, everybody? This is Bang Bang Bo, and I have another video for you. Real quick before I get started, I'm having trouble editing my videos, so I apologize for the lower quality in general. But I will be figuring a way to do it soon, especially since I'm at a landmark of 201 subscribers, which is huge for me. I was stuck in the 100 zone for a while, so I really appreciate it. If you guys are not subscribed already, please do consider doing so. I'll be posting videos weekly on guns and gear, stuff like that. So please do consider doing that. This is a Taurus Tracker, model 627 with the 6.5-inch barrel. Just to run through some of the features real quick for you. Like I said, 7-shot revolver, 38 special and 357, of course. It is a ported barrel at the end with a painted front sight. It's orange. You know, it looks nice, but I believe it's either glued, like a piece of paper is glued and laminated, or it's painted. I'm not sure. But the front sight it does have lines in it to, I guess, reduce the glare a little bit. And then the rear sight is also adjustable. So the sighting and the sight radius, or whatever you call it, is very good on this revolver, and it's pretty much a tack driver. It's also, while it is kind of like a billboard, it's very minor. It's not really anything that I notice, and it's not that weird. Like the Judge Taurus has awful font. I love the Judge, but geez, is that font, like, if you just go look it up, it's just this horrible font that says like the Judge, and it's just like so cheesy. Here's the other side. I don't really care about showing my serial numbers. So that's the gun. Those are the features. It's double action. I'll show you again. It's empty. Double action pull is heavy, but it's smooth the whole way through. It gets a little, like, you know, stiff there, but that's like right when the trigger is going to break. Then the single action is superb, in my opinion. It's pretty close to the Smith & Wessons I've owned. It's very light. Like, it's very good. I don't know. I've put about 150 rounds through this revolver, which is pretty high. It's the most I've ever shot out of any revolver. And ammo is not exactly as cheap as a 22. The grip is a rubber grip. People say they don't like this grip, and to be honest, I don't know how you don't like this grip. It is very comfortable, absorbs what little recoil is left from a 6.5-inch barrel in the porting, which I'll get to in a minute. But these grips I really, really like truly. Like, I don't, yeah, they feel weird and different than what you're expecting on most guns, but I love them personally. Again, revolver's empty, but okay. And I do just wanted to have you out here. I mean, I probably should be using the snap caps in this revolver, but I don't care as much. I should. With my other firearms, I definitely do take really good care of them. This one I do too. This is 38 special. This is a speed loader by, looks like, one second. This is HKS 587. I think it's, I don't know. I got this on Amazon. They're like $8 or $9, 7-shot speed loaders. They work very well. These are 357 mags. This is lead soft point or whatever. And then this is just a solid projectile. I like the solid projectile because the theory is, if I'm hiking around, I want to have as much penetration as possible if I run into like a black bear or something like that. Not that that's likely, and I also can't really do that unless I have a shitload of property. Excuse my language. So here is the speed loader. You basically put it in and twist, and then they drop in. You go like that, and then you just twist to the right, give it a little shake, and there you go. I'm not going to close it because I'm on video, and that would not be safe, and I don't want to encourage handling a firearm while it's loaded. Showing people, not a good idea. So now we're unloaded again. The ejecting I will show you. Again, let me just do it with the snap caps. Cleaning these porting, like the porting of the barrel at the end, is not really that bad. It does get dirty pretty quickly. Like I'd say after 20, probably like 30 rounds, you'll notice it kind of like getting a little cloudy. And by the end of shooting, if you're at the range for like, I don't know, shooting 100 plus rounds through it, those are all snap caps. Okay, none of these are live cartridges. So I feel like I don't pull the trigger enough in my videos. I don't know if people don't like that or not. I don't know if this is all on every revolver. I'm assuming it is, but basically when you see this little divot here, that's the way that the revolver cylinder is going to move. I didn't really notice that, but that's good to know. Like if you're trying to line it up, like let's say you have like 4 38 special and then 357 Magnums there, you can line it up with the 357 Magnum. So in your first couple, 4 shots are the 38 special, get some nice, accurate, fast following up shots. And then if it comes down to it where you need a real stout, powerful cartridge to take down whatever's not going down with a 38, which I imagine wouldn't be much unless it's like a moose or elk or something, or like a grizzly bear, then you would use those 357 Magnum shots. But I will tell you, with this porting and the length of the barrel and the grip, there's like no recoil. With the 38 special, it feels like I'm shooting a 22 Magnum. With the 357, it feels like I'm shooting a 9mm out of a Glock 19, like tops. There's no, like this is like probably, it is heavy. Like my girlfriend doesn't like holding this because it kind of like weighs down. It's not very well balanced. I will give it that. In retrospect, I wish they make a 4-inch model. I wish I got the 4-inch barrel. That I probably think that would have been my favorite ever. Like of the Taurus line, at least I should say, or like a backpacking or something. The extra length is good. This is like a cool, like here's a big ass revolver that I have. I'm gonna eject it now. It just skeeves me out having something in there and pulling the trigger. So I'll just show you if you guys want to see. Also, by the way, you should never like go like that with the revolver, because this part here, the crane, everything, that can really mess it up. So you don't want to cowboy it in. You always want to go like that, make sure it's locked up by wiggling it. And if you're gonna do it, you just push there with these fingers, just push through, and then you're good to go. I'm gonna go like that. Okay, I'll pick those up later. Some other little things. There is a lock here. I do have to transport firearms in New Jersey with the gun locked and the ammo separate. So this is nice that I can lock the firearm. It's probably more in the gray area. They'll probably give me shit if it's locked with this instead of a trigger lock, but it's at least defensible. Basically, it's like this little Allen key. I keep it on my keys. So the reason I keep it on my keys is because I can just grab this, grab some ammo and go. I don't have to worry about a gun case and stuff like that. But basically, you put the Allen key in. I know a lot of you don't like this, but for people like me in New Jersey where I need to lock the gun, it raises this little, I think it's plastic thing up, and you can't pull the hammer back. You can't pull the trigger further than that. So the gun is locked and not usable. To unlock it, you put the stupid quote-unquote safety key back in there, twist it. Okay. The reason why people don't like those, if you're wondering, maybe you're not like super pro gun, you're just watching this by chance. The reason why people don't like that is because if you have this loaded and ready to go in case someone breaks in, let's say your keys, you left them outside on the counter or something, and you're in your bedroom, or it's just dark and you can't see. You don't want to be fumbling around like this, as some guy's probably going to bust down your door. It takes like 10 seconds tops, I would think, to break down a flimsy little interior door. So you don't want that to happen. So you don't want your gun to have like some crazy lock on it when it's going to be your home defense or personal defense tool. Like, yeah, someone can get in, but just don't put it somewhere where someone can find it. And also just friends, family, make sure that they're not, if they find it, they know that it's a tool and it shouldn't be touched. And, you know, so if you have kids, teach them while they're young, so then you don't have to worry about that. They're not going to be running around with kitchen knives or chainsaws, you know, like, or sticking their hands in the lawnmower or in outlets because you teach them not to. So just don't, I don't know. I digress. So this is the Taurus Tracker 627. All around, this is a very good revolver, especially for the price. I highly recommend it. It is a great revolver. If you throw some 38 special in here and give it to some first-time shooters, they'll get to have all the pleasure of shooting a full-size revolver, and they won't have that horrible kick that they experience, you know, with going to the range with like maybe like a snub nose 357 or, you know, a subcompact 9mm. You want them to go to the range, or you want to go to the range, you want to shoot something and just have a pleasant experience, get enough kick where it's like, oh yeah, I'm shooting something more than like a 22, but it's not going to hurt. It's not going to scare you or someone else away from it. It's a very forgiving revolver, and it is very good for hiking. You get that 7-round capacity instead of 5 or 6. 357, 38 special, very capable rounds. This finish is very good. There's really no imperfections here, except one that came on mine is like right in here, the forcing cone. I forget what it's exactly this part is called, but just basically where the cylinders right here, sorry, the cylinder front meets the barrel right here on the right side. There was kind of like a little dent area, but as I shoot it and as I, you know, revolve it more and, you know, kind of just play around with it unloaded, or taking it to the range, then I think it kind of wore away. It was kind of just like a finishing thing that was just residual. You can also, if I forgot to mention, mount a scope right here. So you can put a scope on this and hunt with this firearm if that's legal in your state. Definitely check those laws out before you're going out. The cylinder release, barely, I don't think it touches it quite here, like right this part, I don't know what this part is called, where it comes out. It barely touches that, and then you can push it out. But all in all, it's probably actually to protect the cartridges from being hit, so I do like that. And then nice grippable hammer. Again, guys, I can't edit this video, so I apologize that I'm all over the place. I'm not actually pointing the gun at me right now. This is just at the camera. I paid like, again, about $400, $420, all said and done, on a revolver that really feels like it should cost a whole lot more than that. The fit and finish is great, shoots great, looks great. I really don't have any complaints with this revolver whatsoever. I just wish I got the 4-inch barrel so then it felt more balanced in my hand. But this is a revolver and a pistol that I can hunt with at some point, if I'm in a situation where that's a need. And you do get that extra velocity and accuracy. And this also has the cooler logo, I think. Like Taurus has some different logos that you'll see here and there, but I like that one more than the others. Highly recommend this revolver. You guys will not be disappointed. Only get the 6.5 inch if you're looking for a large revolver. It does weigh down a little bit. So if you're looking for something that's balanced, great for backpacking and just a good time all around, I personally would recommend the 4-inch barrel or whatever the shorter barrel is. So that's that. Really appreciate you guys coming around to check out this video. Please do consider liking and subscribing, sharing the video. Go ahead and comment if you think I did something stupid or said something stupid. Go ahead and let me know. If you wanted to add to anything, feel free. And I'll get back to each and every one of you as soon as I can. Stay safe. Make sure you're encouraging good conversation, trying to, convert the anti-gun, and be kind and smart about how you're talking to people, because ultimately it's how you, convey, what gun owners are to other people, and like what your friends view it as, and coworkers, stuff like that. Do have to be careful with red flag laws and all that stuff going around now, but you can't just stop talking about it. Otherwise, people are going to think that everyone is for gun control, and that's just not the case. So please do keep that in mind. But anyway, have fun, be safe, like, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be posting more videos soon.